I just got banned, is what some of you would be saying right now. But, like, what do I do? How do I solve this? Why am I getting DMCA strike? These are questions that are going around people's head a lot. Questions that need answered. And I think I might have a solution. And that solution is gonna come after the video. Later on in the video, it'll come. But before I get into my solution and how I plan to resolve this, and maybe other YouTubers also plan to resolve this, to help the entire YouTube community, I am going to talk a little bit more about what a DMCA strike is, how it works, and what you can do to prevent it. And one more thing, before I get into the meat of this video, I just want to give a shout out really quick to my video editor. He's going to probably put some graphics there or something. Yeah, shout out to my video editor.
Thank you.
So essentially, how a copyright strike works, or a DMCA strike, is the owner of said copyright submits a complete and valid legal takedown request of whatever content you make or produce, of the piece of content that has their content in it. When YouTube gets those types of formal notification, they either give the ad revenue to the person that the copyright was done, or they completely take down that video within to comply with the copyright law. And with a copyright strike, you can only get one copyright strike at a time. But then there are copyright warnings and things that you can also get. All right, warnings are like pretty much little warnings saying you have copyright content, do something about it. So it's not quite a strike on your account per se. Like, there's copyright warnings and then there's copyright strike, and copyright strikes is what can lead you to get banned. If you get more than one, you're screwed, and that is what a lot of creators right now are experiencing, including you probably, if you're watching this video. So what is my solution? How can we solve this? What can we do to grow our ad revenue with everyone trying to take down other YouTubers, other content creators? I'll tell you. You see, I have been thinking about this for a very long time. I have been cultivating a solution to protect every single person here on YouTube, on Twitch, or wherever your content might. So you don't no longer have to use copyrighted content. Now, let me ask you a question though first, before I get into that solution. Have any of you seen a movie without music, or a TV show?
Hell no.
Have any of you watched a show where maybe the music didn't align with the show or something? Like, what feeling do you get when you watch a TV show with music, with feeling, right? Like, music creates a feeling, right? What feeling do you get when you watch a movie? Let's say if you saw a movie with like a sad song, or saw a movie with a happy song, what would be the difference? There's huge differences that music can create when you watch film and television. So, like, for example, let's take Rick and Morty for example. Now, there's a clip in Rick and Morty, but in Rick and Morty, they were getting really strong and ripped to beat up the devil. And in that clip, they play a song that belongs to an artist, but that song creates a feeling. That song creates a sense of drive, a sense of willpower, a sense of urgency, right? And so music can do that. Sounds can do that. But every single sound and music is copyright. So what can we do as YouTubers to create this immersive feeling, this feeling of urgency, or a feeling of whatever emotion you want to put across? How do we do that? What do we do? If everyone's getting copyright strict and we can't put anything in our videos, imagine a video with no audio. Imagine a video with no music, no sound effects. It would be boring. Nobody would watch it, right? So here's my solution. Stream Tracks. That's right. The video sponsor for this video is Stream Tracks. That is our solution. Stream Tracks is a royalty-free music. The best royalty-free music anywhere in all of YouTube, made by Ghost Kitten. You can check it out. Link down below. Link in the description for Stream Tracks. And you can use this music. You have complete and utter control of this music. You have full rights to it, full usage. I would never take you down no matter what. And I'm even going to get special permission from YouTube to be able to put this music on YouTube for you. So that way you could use it on YouTube and be able to use it in your content even for free off of the YouTube playlist section, you know, where they have a section of royalty-free music you can use. I'm gonna put my music there too. You can check it out on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, whatever you use for music. You can even use it on Amazon Music, Pandora. It's everywhere. Everywhere music's sold, you can find stream tracks there, made by Ghost Kitten. And yes, I wanted to do a special video on this for you guys because I have the perfect solution. I am going to create more and more music for all of you to use. And this music is going to be, different types of themes. Our first theme is lo-fi. Our next theme was going to be synthwave. And we have many more to come. And we're going to make a record label. Once I get people into using this music, we're going to start producing more sound effects, more music and things to help the creator economy and take down the Warner Brothers. Because let me tell you, the Warner Brothers right now is the people that are copywriting the most out of all your YouTube videos. And guess what happens when they do that? When they send you a little copyright warning or copyright strike, they get your ad revenue. They get everything you've earned from that video. And only a fraction, a small tiny fraction goes to you, if any of it. And Warner Brothers makes a huge ton of money off of this, off of copywriting people, off of DMCA striking people. It's all because they are greedy and they want to take your content, take control of your content and your livelihood. And it's time I put an end to it and go to war with Warner Brothers. So if you want to stand up for other creators, other YouTubers, and you want to help me in this endeavor, check out Stream Tracks, link down below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, smash that like button, help the algorithm, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so that way you know when all my videos go live. Thank you for watching.